Second section, please welcome to the stage once again your host, Mr. Tony Vino. I like it, whatever that is, it's friendly and aggressive at the same time. Vino, we like you now, but we're going to kick the shit out of you. And the stage going on afterwards. Hello, did you all have a nice break?
Yeah.
What did you do? Ice cream. This is why there's actually more cuts in the second half. Look, yours is still on, and you've got. Well, is there like? I mean, to be fair, I'm happy if we donate a portion of the proceeds tonight to the theatre so they can put a radiator on. It's the most beautiful theatre in the world. It's amazing. But I mean, there's just that look, you know, it's not quite showbiz when you're all like that going. We're ready. Okay, right. Let's start off the second section with you all having a nice rub. Nice, right? Arms up in the air, everyone, like this. Arms up in the air. Right, stretch, bring them out in a nice big arc, and then grab the thigh of the person. That's just vigorous. Look at that. Whitehaven did it, to be honest. I absolutely love it, that. So you had a good break, you had an ice cream, very nice ice cream. Did anyone have a drink on a Wednesday? Did you have a drink? Is anyone actually drunk? Good. Bloody proud of it as well, mate, that's it. I haven't got a job or anything. I was actually here just to stay out of the cold, but the irony. Having a drink, fella. What time do you have to get up for work in the morning? What time are you up in the morning?
Wow.
I don't know, I was just throwing it out there. Yes, you were the one that was quite definitely drunk. And you were like, yeah, so yeah, you. What time do you up in the morning? 6. That's bloody rock hard, that, isn't it? Look at that. 6, 7 p.m. Went to the garage. What was that, fella? It's when you start your next session. Look at that. Proper northern that. Look at that. I'll probably be dead by Tuesday. Look at that. Hey. Good on you, fella. Work 6 o'clock in the morning. 7. And where do you work? What do you do? What do I do? Yeah. Do you want to repeat every question? Just to try and spit out a bit more. Go on. He's a chef, no wonder. Look at that. You're just tasting stuff, aren't you? Look at that. Oh, put that in tomorrow's ragu. That's it, a chef. Fantastic, right? I'm going to ask you where, and if you say McDonald's, you get an Edwards, right? I've got quite a line in Chopped Gherkins, right? He's a chef, right? Is it an establishment in Lancaster? Right, let's do this, right? Right, what do you reckon? Right,
Wetherspoons.
Yeah. Because ironically, a drunk chef actually makes it taste better. Look at that, that's it, right? Okay, so we've got Wetherspoons. What style of food is it? Is it Italian? British? Cold?
Fish and chips.
Coaches. So you only provide food for people that have a football team under them, right? That's quite specific. So what's the establishment? Right, drum roll, people. And the establishment for our alcoholic chef is shout it out. What? The Royal King's Arms, everyone. No one's heard of it, to be honest. But we were just going along with it. Right, no, very nice, Royal King's. Has anyone eaten in the Royal King's Arms? Yeah. You won't again, will you? See, he sat there scratching his arse. Look at that. The Royal King's Arms, very nice. I like it. I've never been. What's the posh place in Lancaster? If you want to, I can read it.
Wetherspoon.
Is anyone? Because obviously it's like it's Valentine's coming up. Are you fully booked for Valentine's? I said booked. What was that? Good. Is anyone doing anything romantic? Has anyone got anything set out for the partner? Come on, Whitehaven. What are you pulling out of the bag?
She's at work tonight.
She's at work till 9 o'clock. She's screwed it. Your fault. Essentially your fault. That he gets a pass. You look delighted.
Hiya.
I'm doing it. This year. I've actually booked my wife. I've got one of those pamper days. 8 hours in a nappy. And take years off it. No, it's good. I'm going to take her out for a meal. We'll take her out for a meal because it's because like you lot, we've got a lot of couples in tonight, and it's good to come out to comedy because you don't have to talk, do you? Someone else does the talking. Because like when you've been a long term, I've been married 11 years. I mean, you get to know someone after 11 years, and like she likes to play a little game every morning. Guess what mood I'm in? A good one. No, she's cool. She's all right. She's cool. She's good. She works for the NHS. Actually, my wife. She's absolutely true. And she's a clinical psychologist. So we got any clinical psychologists in? We've got one patient at the back there. On his placement. Right, but no, I would never get together with a clinical psychologist. It probably freaks you out. When I first got together, I used to just, because she practiced, and I used to be like, stop it. She's like, what? I'm like, you're doing that thing again, where you assess me. And she went, Tony, you're paranoid. She's done it again, man. But she's good. And then, but in the NHS now, I don't know if you've ever heard about this, right? All clinical psychologists are trained in mindfulness. Have you heard of mindfulness? It's amazing. She goes like this the other day. She goes, okay, date night, Tony. What we're going to do? We're going to do some mindfulness. Right, what does that go to? What we've got to do? We've got to sit together for half an hour in silence. Well, that's different. It's just what we do, but we have to sit there and but she uses all her mind, her psychological training on things like parenting. She's got it. So for instance, this is an interesting one. A little girl, she turns 7 in November. Now apparently 7 is the perfect age to get a child their first pet. Right? So we got for her birthday, we got her a guinea pig. And apparently it teaches kids about the whole cycle of life and death, connection, separation. So he said to my little girl, right, Mila, she said, right, Mila, this is your pet. It's going to be with us for a few years and then one day will leave us, he will die. But don't worry, on that day, we'll bury it, we'll say a prayer, then we'll have some cake and sweets. And she's like, can we kill it now? So she knows all about that. She's got it all mapped out, and doesn't like. She's dead anti-consumerist, right? So, for instance, like a little boy, for his Christmas, we did something dead cool. We didn't buy him a present. We got him an experience. Said, what do you want to do? Do something, anything you want to do, right? And the Lion King came out last year, the film. He loves it, and he's like, can we? And he basically wanted to go see the live stage musical, so we took him to see it. Has anyone here been to see the live stage musical? It's awesome. Has it been? It's not been to the Grand, has it? No, I didn't think so. No, the lions would keel over in this temperature. So we went down to London for it, flipping expensive, £70 a ticket. I was going to my wife, this is ridiculous, because took my wife, took my mum, took my dad, took my little boy, took my little girl. And I was going, are you sure you don't want an Xbox? Because that'll be cheaper. But there's that bit, it's incredible now, this Christmas movie there, and it's just dead emotional. The song comes on, and it's dead exciting. Lift up the newborn baby king, and it goes like, Arsene Wenger. So the animals come dancing out like, hey my mama, give me a banana. It's amazing, it's dead emotional, everyone's crying, all the audience is crying, my little boy's crying, I'm crying thinking, 70 quid for that. So next year, fucking PS4's on its way, you know. It's cool, it's cool, yeah, so we're alright. So we've got it coming up. Valentine's Day, we're doing alright. Have we got like, you know, like, do a bit of a research, right? So you two are together. Are you two together? No. Do you want to? It's great, they're just for the tonight. Look at that, that's it. That's right. What about you two? You two together?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name, love?
Jane.
Jane, okay, no, Jane. And what's your name?
Charles.
Jane and Joel.
Charles.
Charles, of course, Charles, Joel. Where do you think I am from? Home. So Jane, if Charles was to get you anything, right? You know, like anything you want, like I mean, you've got your own butler probably, but you know, if he was to get you anything, right? Anything, what would be your dream? What would be your dream come true this year, Jane?
Holiday.
A holiday, okay. Right, he's sweating a little bit, but that's all right. And where would you like to go on your holiday? Well, ladies and gentlemen, me and Charles had a little chat before the show, and he's upgraded from Morecambe. You're going to Penrith, so there you go. Fantastic, look at that, that's great. Where did you two meet them?
Ireland. Dublin.
Dublin. What was the concept? Were you working as a waitress in a cocktail bar? How did you come together? Do you remember? Go on.
I was working when he was working, but
Keep it vague. I was working. He was working. That's all you need to know. Let's take this offline. This is it, right? So you're both working.
yeah.
You working now? It looks like he's working, at least. So that's he's still working. That's it. Well done, Sean. Well done. I like it. Really good. I don't want to put you on the spot there, but you know, you've got to book a holiday now, Charles, because that set of frying pans is screwing me. I really am. Right, because I like knowing where people meet. Right, you met in Ireland, right? I was at one gig, and I said, right, because most people meet at work, right? And I said, and like you two, we both working, right? I said, has anyone met at work? And there was one guy, right? And like, but he's not. I said, wonderful. I said, where do you work? He goes, well, I work in an old folks home. I was like, all right. I looked at, and the woman was like, just to clarify, I work there as well. What first attracted you to her? He goes, well, I mean, she was the only one that had her own teeth. So, it seemed a bit of a shame. Because the relationships, they progress. Thing is, it's about being honest. You've got to be honest in a relationship. Have values in a relationship. I was delighted to hear that my wife now describes to people that we've got an open relationship. So I don't really to explain what that actually means. Now, here's one quick thing about my wife, I'll tell you about it. So basically, we met 14 years ago, right, in Preston. Right? Now, right, when we first we didn't have much money when we first got together, so we lived, now you'll know this, we lived in Avenham, right? Do you know me in Winchester? Yeah. We lived in Avenham, right? Now, I don't know if it's moved, but 12 years ago it used to be the red light district. I'll come to you, you look like an authority on this, to be honest, but is it still the red light district down there?
No idea.
No idea. Well, tell us. I know it's probably moved on now, but it was the red light district. My wife, because she works in the NHS and she does always have her, she's so wonderful, right? And we had this lady of this night, this prostitute called Donna outside our house. Like she's there constantly, like a lot, right? And my wife, she's such a lovely person, and she goes, listen to her, right? We've moved here, right? So we're probably going to be here for a while. Now, Donna's technically a neighbour, right? So I want you to be nice to her. I want you to get to know her. All right? So I used to chat to her on the way in from work or on air, and I used to be like, hi Donna, but I'll be honest with you, right, small talk with a prostitute, it's harder than you think. Just be like, been busy? What time time me on to him. And I went to my wife, I was like, look, it's just too embarrassing. I've not told her anymore. And she went, no, look, you're an idiot, right? To be a good Samaritan, what are you going to do? Don't just talk, right? If she needs anything, ask her what she needs, right? And help, whatever, just help her. I said, right. So one day I said, right, I said, hi Donna, do you need anything? And she went, yes, I do actually, right? I actually need a lift. And I was like, okay. How could this possibly go wrong? So she got in the car and she wanted to go around to another part of Preston, right, which is, do you know, what's that? You know, past the prison, what's that? The New Hall Lane, right?
Yeah,
The other
yeah.
end of that. I don't know what the area is called, but right at the other end of that, right? And there was this estate at the end of that. And then she was, I just want to go there. I said, no problem. So I took, now we started to drive down my street in Avon, and there was another lady of the night there. Right? She was a big girl, right? Very big girl, right? The biggest woman you ever like to see in a boob tube ever. Now I don't know how it all works, but apparently her claim that pound for pound she was the best value. That was weird. Right? Now she had with her an old fella, right? He was chatting to her. He was on the street there, and they were just having a chat. Now do you remember Heartbeat? Remember the program Heartbeat? The guy that played Greengrass, right? It was him. I'm absolutely sure it was him, right? So I went, oh, can they have a lift as well? And I was like, all right. So Candice, this big one, got in, and flipping Greengrass got in the car, right? And we went around to the bottom of New Hall Lane, went into this estate, and I was like, that's my friend's house there, just beat. So beat to the home. This guy came out of the door, right? And he goes, he basically came to the window, to the passenger side window, and she rolled the thing down. And he passed these like pills through the window and a couple of syringes. And I looked at him and I thought, he doesn't look like a pharmacist. And it was at this moment that I realised what was going on here. I went, oh my goodness, what's happening? So I basically stepped on the inside, burnt off. He dropped all these pills on the floor, and he chased the car down in the middle of like, pressing like an angry baboon. He's like, what are you doing? And it was at this moment that basically the gravity of the situation hit me. My car was now full of drugs and prostitutes. My wife told me to be a good Samaritan. I turned out a drugger in pimp. Right? So I was like, right, okay, what do I do? Right, so, and this Candice wouldn't get out of the car. She went, no, I need dropping off. So I took her around a little bit of Preston now, and there was this house with like closed curtains, shuttered windows. Turns out, right, it was like some kind of what's called a brothel. Now, Scottish people think you can get a thick suit there. That's a big mistake. Right? So Greengrass got out, Candice got out, but she gave me £1, which I thought was very nice for the petrol. I just thought, well, I am on the payroll here, this is right. And then I quickly got back round to my street in Avon, and I was like, right, okay, like, Donna, please get out of the car. She got out, and then I was like, oh, okay, right, I'm never going to do that again. That was scary, right? And I thought I'd got away with it. It was about 4 days later, my mum and dad come to visit, right? And we were just walking down our street, right? And Candice was there on the other side of the road, and she just went, oh, Kerry, Tony, thanks for the ride. Oh, you don't understand. She paid me. So that's where you go watch what you do. So people of Lancaster, surrounding villages and Whitehaven, are you ready for your first of your 2 hours?